Welcome back to the Fanboy Cantina. We gotta talk about Rebel Moon. You know, ordinarily on this channel, when it comes to things that we don't like, we'll say, you know, I wish I liked it as much as, you know, somebody else. But in this case, I just gotta be straight with you. Rebel Moon is not a good movie. For the amount of hype and potential here, Rebel Moon was a complete disappointment for me. Supposedly, Rebel Moon is based on Zack Snyder's pitch to Lucasfilm, which was referred to by some as like the Seventh Samurai in space. This is not the Seven Samurai in space. This is not the Magnificent Seven in space, which was a knockoff of Seven Samurai. This is more like one of those bad sequels to the Magnificent Seven without Yul Brynner in it and in space. And in fact, you know, Magnificent Seven in space has already been done. It was done 40 plus years ago in Battle Beyond the Stars. And I'm going to say, to a degree, that 1980 Roger Corman sci-fi B-movie Battle Beyond the Stars is about as good as Rebel Moon. That movie was also the Magnificent Seven in space with Richard Thomas in the lead role. Yes, the guy from the Waltons. But it didn't take itself seriously. Heck, the main spaceship has cleavage. It does have going for it a young James Cameron behind the visual effects and a score by James Horner, both future Academy Award winners. And while Roger Corman did what he could with a low budget in a market at that time that was starved for, you know, space farm boy theater, Zack Snyder couldn't find an original idea in the 4 decades since that movie. I mean, how would you describe this movie? It's a farming community that needs to assemble a random band of warriors to defend them from the space villain. Well, again, that's Battle Beyond the Stars. Or maybe you'd focus on, you know, the main character where her world is decimated by this villain, but she's taken in by that villain who turns her into a killing machine, but then she turns against him, but in space. Well, you know, that's probably a bunch of movies, but it sounds a lot like Gamora in Infinity War. The setup for the story takes so long. At least with Battle Beyond the Stars, it keeps a decent pace, achieving in 10 minutes what Rebel Moon took about 30 minutes to do. The moments of slow-mo, come on, it's just painful and comical. Why is this in slow motion? The characters just check all of the boxes for all of the tropes in the sci-fi and fantasy genres. For all of the potential here, Rebel Moon was a disappointment. And then, you know, Zack Snyder saying right before the launch of the movie that, well, Netflix made me make it PG-13. So not only does he throw his own movie under the bus, I don't see how an R rating is going to improve things. What, are we going to get a completely different screenplay? You know, I don't want to see creepy villain dude with more explicit scenes. I don't want to see that. So, Rebel Moon, very much a disappointment. Post in the comments, did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What did you think of Rebel Moon? We would love to hear from you. As always, thanks so much for watching. Please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. This has been the Fanboy Cantina.